to you. Come on. Check it out. You don't have to believe it if it ain't true.
You don't have to believe it if it ain't true.
You don't have to believe it if it ain't true.
You don't have to believe it if it
Man,
ain't
her body was smooth, moves fluid as thin syrup, thicker than Serena. Skirt up, straight up, and the story ain't made up. I end up behind her like wait up, and had to think quickly. She turned around and frowned and it hit me. I love real easy, but I love real hard. If you diss my respect, I'ma diss your regard. You can't diss my courage, or brother just trying to be nourished. To my surprise, conversation flourished. She told me of things that I never knew, and by my mind the info instantly flew. So of course interest grew. Now I'm figuring out what we meant to do. You don't have to be intuitive to know I'm into you. Maybe I was sent to you. Hope I'm not kin to you. Beauty ain't stunning cause of no sips to brew. We should sit down for a dinner interview. Later on talking about grown-up stuff. You sinner you. You don't have to believe it if it ain't true.
You don't have to believe it if it ain't true.
You don't have to believe it if it ain't true.
And you don't have to believe it if it ain't true.
You don't have to believe it if it ain't true.
And you don't have to believe it if it ain't true.
You don't have to believe it if it ain't true.
Finally your lips speak, but now without your head. I suspected all you wanted was a poem in your bed. And yes, I am a poem, rhythmic, sultry, and new. Verses so serene, ever ready to subdue. But you have no intentions, and the things that you mention ease all my tension. Hey yo, this boy's on a mission. So let's take the true ascension, and on the way I'll believe that what you're saying is real. I'll be touched and relieved by the truth you reveal. But if you kick that BS and try to come out hard, well then I gotta break out and leave your tired love scarred. Now you don't have to say, that shit's already been said. Forget the sex and make love to what's inside of my head.
Bumrush.
I can be a bed of roses if your heart is not dead. Give me the trueness and babooness and my soul will be fed. Know thyself as king and I'm sure to crown you. But you don't have to believe it if it ain't all true.
So what you're really saying is you don't have to believe it if it ain't true.
No, you don't have to believe it if it ain't true.
We don't have to lay down to be down, to stay down, to rebound. Let's learn.
Be clever, caring, witty, ready. Take a passionate hold. Live together, be forever. Have the kids and grow old. True, true, true.
contacted, I attract clientele. If you know me, then you do know that my shit is good to go. So keep your hat bobbing to the flow of D.O. Dougie. Fake MCs get fried like a chicken of Kentucky. Cause I got more game than a disc and a floppy. You sloppy, copy. MC don't represent in my area or bring your bullshit to an end. Intoxicated like the nuts. I blow off spots, smoke weed. Do skate with cell blocks. The hell rocks when I drop my hip hop. No need to flip flop. Got more skills than you got. Smoke a rapper from the top, no doubt. Way back, I had to make a decision to be a little fake shit with a #1 sharp position. Guess what, yo? I went with the real fat beats and lyrical truth. That's the deal, for real. To my nigga flamboyant representing Queens. To my sister in Mount Vernon, Jenny and cousin Reed. To the Puerto Rican crew, Jackie, Sue and Evelyn. Big Dwight, chaotic order, one love, my friends. The mic is contacted, I attract clientele. The mic is contacted, I attract clientele. The mic is contacted, I attract clientele. The mic is contacted, I attract clientele.
Smooth like silk, dipped in chocolate. Whip for pill, rapping sealed in the real. Player haters catch feels, can get hurt or heal. Ease your pain, direct blows to your brain. Hold that front, that would be insane. Leave your hollow frame on earth. Star Wars was up, has to come down to recognize. Your front and hard ways of acting can get you paralyzed. Right before the eyes, you get dry, red light. Tell you what, pussy niggas move over to the right. House of pain, left lane, aim, wish and kiss. It's one word, out that frame of fake game, you can get lifted. Styles been free since I left the harvest up. So don't even bother, the grand imperial, miracle, scholar. The mic is contacted, I attract clientele. The mic is contacted, I attract clientele. The mic is contacted, I attract clientele. The mic is contacted, I attract clientele.
On a lyrical TIP, the ink represent Terry and my brother Dougie. My duty, attracting clientele for the B-I-C-I. Contact the M-I, can I? Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. So I don't harm at home. I'm just coming up, and what I came here for is the fact I got kicks for 96, son. Having more grip on you than I Jamaica putting slick songs. I come along, losing self-control. I'm going crazy. The slamming sound of soul, giving props to the niggas keeping it alive. Just as long as you got it going on, I survive. Hooray, cause it's all in the flame that I'm addicted to, like a surfer to his wave. A slave who's gotta give a lifetime guarantee, yo. Tranquility's never what I'm looking for.
The mic is contacted, I attract clientele. 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 Everyone who raised me,
I'm live, I'll make your mind. Yo, what you think, yo?
people going crazy. Everyone who raised me. Deep out the dungeon of rap. This shit ain't new to me, it's old like the war to a vet. For you, I'm new, but I'm in this for years. Me and the mic is like the Fritch and the Bears. I mean, Chicago Bears, not beers like but out of the Philly that the bottle is sucks. Cause too much off the fluid makes you walk like a duck. Enough of that, I'm going on with a flow. Yo, like Saturday Night, live on stage in the mojo. Got girls screaming, oh yo, it's Doc on a solo. Cause I flip shit better than Bono's. Presides on the mic, cause I lap words clank like smoke through the pipe. Aight, words do flow, the niggas say, oh. Duck, you got me shiver from head to toe. So rock the microphone like you did before.
I'm live, I'll make your mind. Yo, what you think, yo?
People going crazy, everyone who raised me.
I'm live, I'll make your mind. Yo, what you think, yo?
People going crazy, everyone who raised me.
I'm live, I'll make your mind. Yo, what you think, yo?
People going crazy, everyone who raised me.
Yeah, I'm live for real. That's the way I do it. You play back fake, must be made for the stupid. Folks who can tell from one for coolness. Notice the difference, my life gets a focus. Face it, madness, that's what I see. If they jump from the seat like it was on Acapulco clip. Right from the north, when it gets boring. Revolute north like the more I hit performance. George hit Michael, the world turns psycho. Hope is the same when I'm speaking to the microphone. Out of smoke, so who's the one to cope with the outstanding, extraordinary Captain Power Load? Prove that I'm wiser, lucky and then lighter. Man, nearly choosing husbands when I choose my life as jacket in case that I need it. In case that you got it, I don't need to repeat it, believe it.
I'm live, I'll make your mind. Yo, what you think, yo?
People going crazy, everyone who raised me.
I'm live, I'll wreck your mind. Yo, what you think, yo?
People going crazy, everyone who raised me.
I'm live, I'll wreck your mind. Yo, what you think, yo?
People going crazy, everyone who raised me.
Hey baby, baby, hey baby, baby, I'll give me pop music in on Swayze. But if you got some rugged shit, that's some rap artist then. Fattest beats and baddest kits, you know I'm down for it. Cause that's the shit that we play every day in the crib. So come on and get on down like the Method Man did. But it's a must that I bust a few. Cause I love it so I have to do what I want, cause what you want is what you get true. Ain't no mystery to my game, I love what I do. Beats over rhymes and rhymes over beats. The flavor of every month like if I was a black sheep. You know what, my style is nifty. I roll with the business cause it's easy, not risky. One opportunity will put me straight to the goal. Nah, Philly's got no rock and roll.
Freestyling.
My name's Soulbrotha, motherfucker, ain't this shit common sense. Motherfuckers, shit rapper niggas, this is for the game, I'm blasting ass. This to show me that won't be spent, but sometimes I understand they got so protecting, they got tired of come out with something weird and swift. That's how I get out of what's get rid of get a boss why that makes you confused like a revolution. You lose or fake motherfuckers to my back for a minute. A nigga wanna cut up, ease up, get the fuck on my other side than the front. If I die, I live on and the wind I rip out and do out and fever. No part.
Home without a priest to speak. As you can see, the Holy Ghost is the host that represents me on my pilgrimage. Up and off the holy places, bless the ear of a nation, and they bless me. Glorify me on this festive occasion. Who is he? Decide to disciple, whose life is hyper. The lyrical messiah, I'm the God, the Father, and the Holy Ghost. To make
Sniper hitting 70 West stress and trying to dodge a sniper. A little Carmen in the world, a big piranha, but he's living with his father, so I got him swimming harder. If I die with a rain, my tablet just life jacket. Yo, these words alone's enough to get you to shore. These blessed rhymes, this apostles' words heavenly shines. The Mon Valley's too depressing at times, but that's my people though. My window pane is like my 27-inch. My heaven is my penmanship. My words are my life. Can't get the burg out my sight. These dirty nights ain't worth the price. My son's birth is like a new beginning. Amy's womb is sending me. But these guntown streets are still dusty. I know my lady trusts me, but can she afford that luxury? It's yet to be seen. They call me so much sense of me. My heaven seems a little closer, though the envy is green. It's all new.
Every Tuesday,
djdamage.
Daddy's little girls, follow your pops to an age world. So cold, this wind world, show facts, it's unreal. I'ma touch you down in brighter places. My clock, no time to waste, make it happen. Cuts get after us, our roots, Gully and Nappy. We tired of being sick and tired. I want fame, told you gay while Jigger retires. Wise words from my old folks. Uncle says always have hope. Peace to big O's, the hate catch the days when I choke. My main squeeze from playing game, but they be there though. I bid spring nights, dreaming that I'm leaving yo. The words from y'all, live and direct, like the backyard brawl. The type of jumps off, like the capture of Saddam in the hole that he draw. Infantry, 4th Division, sound off. Chemical miseries, that cat who stains mine's lost. Half my country fell off, it's like.
Thirst for, I shatter scores from here to Ecuador. The microphone matador, here to restore, rap with more to explore. You on the first floor, work your way up. I ignore the space that you take up, deplore. Mass meteor, encores are easy for Shuman. Furthermore, the rhyme dinosaur, giving a roar to ripple the Atlantic seashore. You flee for the door, never made it. This ain't for sophomore styles, only superior, top rated, abbreviated and annihilating any comp. You nominated to be intellectually stomped. Prompt until you're renovated, recreated, rehabilitated, lyrically sophisticated. For your musical migraines are medicated, dedicated, anticipated, long awaited. You ain't made for this, my rage is this. These days age quick and I'll still be blazing it forever.
Professor, lectures rappers without the lecture.
You ain't made for this, my rage is this. In this game, prepare to uphold your name if you have to, whenever.
Professor, lectures rappers without the lecture.
Smash
watching any collaboration of MCs flashing like titans clashing, quick thrashing the underclassmen. You ain't surpassing this rap dragon. I strike like I'm matching. Picture my words like rapping. Time for the unmasking. Don't sleep like insomniacing. I'm hovercrafting over your actions, subtracting the whack by fractions, killing careers before the has-beens. The ultimate tactic of rapping would leave you crying, coughing, and scratching, faking and acting. Your style's merely a distraction. You slacking. Shuman is guaranteed satisfaction, deflecting any reaction of a misdirection. Mass connection. These kids have no idea of what they stepped in. Steady building by example and not election. You artificial like insemination. No protection. Only objection is your best weapon. Learn your lesson. Who you testing? I'm disinfecting you and your reflection. You ain't made for this, my range is this. These days age quick and I'll still be blazing it forever. Professor, mention rappers without the lecture. You ain't made for this, my rage is this. In this game, prepare to uphold your name if you have to whenever. Professor, here to correct what's incorrect and disinfect you rejects. Reflect to protect rap with respect. I can see you never caught wreck before and after rocking the show. This goes to all you rappers. Earthquake in the arrangement, the statements. Only a chosen few with mics and stages. You need to save it, you won't make it without a foundation. You fake it, create it, cause it's in my blood like genetics. Punctuated poetics. You ain't nowhere near this rebel. Knock you down a level. Got townie heads feeling it like heavy metal. You must have miscalculated the force of a heavyweight. When it comes to rhymes, you never graduated. Rusty styles get lubricated. From days, weeks, to months, those who front get musically mutilated. Quickly, I'm killing contamination. Elevate with innovation, beats, lyrics, and word domination. You ain't made for this, my rage is this. These days age quick and I'll still be blazing it forever. Professor, without the lecture. You ain't made for this, my rage is this. In this game, prepare to uphold your name if you have to whenever. Professor, mention rappers. The lecture. The terminology for one, used by an African American.
I read the book of love and got stuck at the start of the second chapter. My rules of living won't let me experience anything after. My mind tries to warn me, but my heart never listens. I'm ignorant to love, even in my own definition, cause I keep digging for the other half of myself that's missing. But the tools I use to search for my vision, falling for every mirage and my angel in disguise. It's impossible to read the heart when human eyes, though I still try. For happiness I wouldn't find. A believer in everything God creates is divine, but I was unaware that beauty had a tendency to hide, prevention of pain from past times, keep it inside. And I wonder why diamond fall in the hands of the wrong guys. And the value of the gem takes a dive, but never in my eyes. It takes a man to God to see it, but it only takes salvation for the diamond to believe it. But some don't receive it and get worse than better for. Is that the man of your dreams or the nightmare you set up for? Not saying that I'm the better door, but just remember, in the hall of decisions you can leave, just like you ended in the ending of this saga we call life. Understand, you're still a woman though you're not a man's wife, and this advice I should consider, but I'm still searching in the hopes that one day everything will be perfect. Yo, life is a test till there's no time left. I'm living the life I'm living to my very last breath. Love is a blessing though sometimes it hurts. And since birth I've come to expect the worst. Yo, life is a test till there's no time left. I'm living the life I'm living to my very last breath. Love is a blessing though sometimes it hurts. And since birth I've come to expect the worst. Some say that love is a river that overflows, or a garden that only needs time to grow. But see, I wouldn't know, cause heartache, I fall a victim in this song I call my life. It gets harder to keep the rhythm. All I envision is one day finding the queen with respect as a reflection, so all intentions are clean. See, when I dream, I picture a woman I never seen, and when I rise, I'm left to wonder what it all means. And I think, is this a sign or a future revelation? But see, I dream in color, so maybe imagination is messing with my heart, which I'm prepared to give, but I can't give it away without a home to live. You see, I've grown a bit from being kicked in the dirt, giving gold to runners that never deserve to be first. And in the end, who gets hurt? Torn to pieces, and the possibility of living a single life increases. I sleep with an enemy called doubt, which could be one of the reasons things never work out. And I'm out of breath, hanging from an alpine clip with one arm, 2 fingers about to lose grip, and I get told I'm a good man with good plans, but being that kind of man, I could only finish last. And I know there's other fish, and I hope to earn my own place in the ocean as the world still turns. Yo, life is a test till there's no time left. I'm living the life I'm living to my very last breath. Love is a blessing, though sometimes it hurts. And since birth, I've come to expect the worst. Yo, life is a test till there's no time left. I'm living the life I'm living to my very last breath. Love is a blessing, though sometimes it hurts. And since birth, I've come to expect the worst. How beautiful the sound of the son of God's name. How beautiful the woman that describes me the same. How beautiful the beginning of life in the womb. This experience I hope that I'm a part of soon. But I know the king has set up a time for every pawn and it's prolonged, because the way you're living is wrong these days. The man-woman bond lacks gone. People fall in love with lust, unintentional fraud. See, some mistake attention for love, no matter how it's shown. From what I've seen, sometimes I'm glad to be alone, but in reality, alone I never be, cause I know I can rely on the one who created me. Though there's still a vacancy for a wife to fill, but I remain patient, plus I have a life to build. And with time to kill, I sit and wonder, maybe all the woman I need came to me in the form of my mother. Another way to view it is to understand that my mission here might not have room for a companion. Yeah, I sleep alone with these thoughts each night, which each day I'm occupied with every song that I write. Every child needs to know self-love and self-worth. Before you love another, learn how to love yourself first. First, yeah, first, like there is no reverse. We keep living,
like through, I elevate higher than the average and rock paragraphs with beat slamming that be damaging the cat. Hey yo, this shit'll drive you crazy if you let it, but don't sweat it, son. It's just the way to the world. Something we all gotta maintain. Science of life will explain, since the physical transcend the spiritual. Your soul must control the globe literal. Internals, externals will build pressure. Time becomes unbearable to measure. Can't decipher pain from the pleasure. The same way we cry is how we rain. Through the knowledge is the treasure.
Protect my soul when the devil tried to get it. I hang glide, hold it on stroke, hard to capture. My soul when the devil tried to get it.
Every Tuesday, can't stop the Bumrush. I'm the original, y'all niggas is grafted. Biz battle head to head, oncoming traffic to smash it. Leave competition in caskets, murder the place, burn it and waste. And I ain't even have to blast it, but if I cock back, it is drastic. So act if you wanna catch one, I'll blast one. Just for asking, just for action. Design rhymes like a fashion from the heart. My love for the art is everlasting. I be's the most ill, most real, spitting this fly human being. All I see in ubiquitous. Everywhere I want, smoke blunts, you can front if you wanna, but step to the guard and use your corner. Get put in the air like marijuana, we wouldn't need that. Show you how I'm responding to bad feedback and how easy it is to bust a kneecap, spark a weed sack, get with Raz and bring the beat back. Shit'll drive you crazy if you let it, but don't sweat it, it's the way to the world, something we all gotta maintain. The science of life will explain, since the physical transcend the spiritual. Your soul must control the globe literal. Internals, externals will build pressure. Time becomes unbearable to measure. Can't decipher pain from the pleasure. The same way we cry is how it rain. Through the knowledge is the treasure. The treasure. The treasure. The treasure. Intricate, uplifting shit, more purer. My 16s is a stirrer. You tryna see the light, I'll be your compass. My style and compass. All this shit from Eastwick to Brick City, J. Visitek, God get busy, yo. God got busy and my squad got 50 black fists at the minimum. If they wanna swing like the pendulum. This is real hip hop right here. Hell yeah. Bring it back with ill tactics. My brainwave stuck in 95. My Air Max straight from 95. Same purple tape from 95. We gon' fuck with the G.O.D. Just let peace be peace. Bygones and so-ons and meet the feet. In other words, they got no wings with the most high. Most spitting is low shitting is most fly. My Bumrush, got me through the wilderness, floating like Goku on the Nimbus cloud. Crowd please a child, teacher, star reacher. It's J Visitek, the rap Delahoya. Calm, cool, but I still floor ya. But I'd rather teach peace, unite my peeps to fight beasts. Eastwick, take it to the streets, eating with the pharaohs and the peasants. They all feel my presence. This is real hip hop right here. Hell yeah. Bring it back with ill tactics. My brainwave stuck in 95. My Air Max straight from 95. Same purple tape from 95. We gon' take it there. 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 We gon' take it.
Testing the stable liquids, boys bound to blow. See my brother like chemical, gas callous like C2O. It's spiritual, born native to lyrical ritual. 5-time felon, 4 bar lines all habitual. Representing consenting adults, ready to vote. Good to go, like a Cobra down a blue collar throat. Keep the steady hustle, exercise momentum muscle. Get you physically fit, then handle physical tussles. In the mix, like a chamber with oil and vinegar. Bringing 2 worlds together like peace pipes and indica. Definitely without symmetry, bondstone proof meth to test it. Mathematical imagery, telling MCs if you ain't got it then plan B. Maybe your destiny's a sitcom on TV. Out the diary, 5 is brutal preliminaries. Parasites soon to become positive visionaries. I'm hoping for changes then thing. Pen my evolution is highly dependent on contracts and distribution. That's in the rep to my last breath. Urban dwellers, the repertoire, baby, one concept. Guerrilla warfare. Rand, don't ever round. Audio. Rand, don't ever round. That's in the rep to my last breath. HD's repertoire, baby, one concept. Guerrilla warfare. Rand, don't ever round. Rand, don't ever round. Rand, don't ever round. Audio. Rand, don't ever round. My mass equals the earth center to my innocent. It tells the soul of the earth center. Preaching my mission, hope you're open for my transmission. My competition even tunes in like a television. For my incision, these niggas lack the power, grand visit, demonstrate. Compound the elements lyrically bonded to tape. Scientific wax circulate, bump when you cut it. Inject the heat slow, down with my buddies from East Coast. These champs is amp, pippin' these tramps. Squashing camps, sending pushes to the showers like running back with cramps. That's in the rep to my last breath. HD's the repertoire, baby, one concept. Guerrilla warfare, the audio.
Can't stop the bum rush. Underground show. Bum rush, bum rush, bum rush, bum rush. Every MC lives 2 lives. One is the teacher of proofs. The other one is the preacher of truths. You gotta speak to the youth without any logical flaws, and then reach through the roof and pass the mic to the gods. You gotta write to your squad and feel your rhymes to your feet and keep it live so the world can hear your life in your beats and enlighten with heat and burn when you shine and kick pertinent lines so that people can learn when you rhyme and keep your verbal design abstract like a treatise. And you'll have agnostic Muslims saying, oh Jesus, and then turn blasphemers into true believers and make paraplegics stand up and shake their deep. Deeper than pensive bottom feeders, until the people in the place feel the bass of the tweeters and reach the crowd's mind with lyrical telekinesis, yelling the pieces and telling the truth. We got to evolve, like from amoebas to humans. Just the world evolving will give us revolution. We need internal renovation and revelation, constantly creating with that lecture demonstration. We need cerebral celebration to keep us vital. And remember that your book of rhymes is your Bible. And show the people there's something below the surface of survival. Can't stop the bum rush.
Every Tuesday, underground show.
I'll make the people move like communal autonomy and get deep so that no MC can topple me. Got critics staring blankly like a frontal lobotomy. Some don't like the way that we boast. My apologies, but that shit goes back like Homer in the Odyssey. It's got to be peace to affirm yourself audibly, else you get dropped and replaced with an apostrophe. To rhyme properly, you gotta be a scientist, minister of the colony, lyrical Zionist, the kind of kid who writes his rhymes with the head of a pen. I'll show you who the finest is. This time I should leave you in pieces like a some assembly required flyness kit. Battle Mother Teresa, show you who the kindest is. Kids at home better not be trying this. It be Kuku back again to show you all what time it is. Peasants and royal highnesses throughout the globe, MC and emperors, hip-hop and popes, digging my tropes in bubble gooses and bathrobes. Tattooing my verses on occipital lobes, the typical dope. But kid, don't get caught silent. You're surrounded by sharks, cause every man's an island. But meditate and close your eyes, and when you're freestyling, you can see the cosmos on the inside of your eyelids.
and one time for the click and thugs and this. How we go for the profit shows, so one time how we go for the click and flow.
Natural mystics, mysticism, penetrating smokingism. When schisms mess up my rhythm, I pick up bad vibes and give them strictly blessed with my family. Keep them from insanity, plan to be high for life. One is going to marry. Uncle Sam, when the penny sweet, they can't deplete your love for me. That was my sweet essence to take me into custody. Press with logic, flipping topics. My clearest optics come from my third eye. The blue I try to mock it. My natural redness gives my mystical presence and lessons that I receive will make them devils get upon their knees and bleed, cause they seeds can't compete with these. Since they nuts and thieves, I proceed in relief. Many heads with what I read since they lied in the sea. What we need is unity, something we will achieve. Once we know how we go, rock and low the leaves.
Now this is how we go, this is how we go. Now this is how we go for the drinks and drugs and one time for the click and thugs and this. How we go for the profit shows, and one time how we go for the click and close. Brother shook, it took one look to make them book from the hook. They could've took if they stayed and look pretty crook. The shitty look I get from the pet, they sat wet from the sweat. They know they ain't a threat. I bet you wish you knew that my crew's back with some new improved batch to make you chat. Yo, who that click? The logo with the screw face, the whole of the soul. Like if you make, now you pace back and forth. Frontin' is whack, of course, son. You lack the source, climb, attack with force. Brothers get smacked across the face with what they want. They acting like so many not. Like America almost 20. Now what's your final justice? This is how we go. This is how we go. Now this is how we go for the drinks and one time for the click and thugs and this. How we go for the props and show. And one time how we go for the click and clue.
I see my head's gassed off the they be farting. I'm starting the verbal sparting, mind charting when I'm darting in the whip. Don't need the HIP card to be hip. I got the illest shorty and the illest click. Naturalistic, topic originality. I've only seen a few real in hip-hop virtuality. Now you're telling me that other MCs are potent, but most of them lie like the be smoking. I sit back and be noting on your fake fabrics. My tactics will leave you roaming like them Catholics, the Queen's native. Represents hip-hop complete. From the dreads on my head, the dolomites on my feet. Plus I got close to the kilometer to drop on metrodometers. Dropping more degrees than half-ass flows thermometers. Apply it to the metric. You don't wanna test it or get your head stitched from the verbal paramedic.
Now this is how we go for the drinks and one time for the click